Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And happy One Color Wednesday at that. So, I had told you guys yesterday that my jelly tip on my thumb was growing out and needed to be replaced, and I decided today is the day. So, I do have to dehydrate it and prep the tip and everything. So I am going to do that. I should probably cut the little bit of length on my nail, but I'm not going to bother. How is everyone today? So there's a couple of things happening on Instagram as far as collabs. We have the One Color Wednesday collab and Victoria's birthday collab. Her handle is V Jones Nailed It. Her collab theme was rose gold. So on yesterday's episode of the Daily Nail, I did a rose gold mani using Crown from Revel Nail, which is a beautiful rose gold color, number one. But number two, it's also a fine glitter that chromes really nicely. So highly recommend that dip if you like rose gold. I'm going to pull up the live. Let's find it. There we go. Did I turn down the volume? Probably not. Okay, it's down. Hey, Tara. Good morning. How are you today? So it's the weirdest thing, but I'm like, all right, it's time for me to do a double dipped mani. So I pulled out the dips and I was like, okay, I'll use these. And then I forgot to put primer on my nail. I don't, I end up getting 2 dips in the mail from Tracy. So I'll read the little note and we're going to swatch them and I might use those instead. So she sent me Monthly Muse, which I think was part of the subscription bag in September. And then Honor and Valor, which is a prior release, but it's going to re-release next month. Look how gorgeous that looks in the jar. So we're going to swatch them. I'm going to put my tip on first. Then we'll swatch these dips. I have the swatch sticks ready. And Honor and Valor, to me, it looks like a navy shimmer in the jar here. Hey, Patty. You're okay, Tara? I didn't know what I was going to do for a mani, but it's been a while since I did a double dip mani. Right in here on my finger is so itchy, I had to take off my wedding ring, because it's just itching so bad. Sorry, I was thirsty. All right. I'm going to use the Imoli nail glue gel so I don't itch. I'll show you guys how I do it. I have some cheap gloves I bought. I forget where, like food service gloves. And since I'm replacing the jelly tip on my left hand, just one tip, Patty, my thumb. But this hand, I gotta do the Cosmic BBB later too. All right. I usually take a cuticle stick just to pull some out. I think I'm definitely gonna need more than what I have here. So a little more, maybe twice that, like a double the amount that's in there. Okay. So I'm just going to press it down inside the tip, just so it's a thin layer, you know. Leave it like that. Need a tray or something. And I'm just going to use my little flashlight to flash cure it. And this was seriously like $1 or $2 on Temu or whatever. I'm sure Shein has them too, but even I have to hold it with my mouth, you know. But oh, it makes life easy, even easier than my flexible lamp, you know, because even that one I have to unplug something to plug it in, and then move it over here. All right. Mm-mm. Okay. Took it out of my mouth. Oh, this thing burns. All right, I'm going to shut it off, and I'm going to use this because I can see a little bit of gel that coming out of the side here, as well as out of the bottom. And I don't want it to fully cure, you know. So let's get that out. It's taking me a while. I think I'm going to have to grab it with my finger now. Come on. It cured a little more than I wanted it to. Maybe I can clip it. Let's see. All right. There's still a little more under there, but it's garbage day here. Here I'm outside. I have my windows open. It's supposed to be in the low 70s today. Pretty nice. Okay. And then a little bit on this side too, but just a tiny bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put in my lamp and just cure it for a full minute just to make sure everything's cured. But another bonus, I think, of working with the solid nail glue, more liquid, is like when it seeps out the edges, if you put too much or whatever, or what seeps out underneath the nail, it's a lot easier. I mean, at least it's not a gloppy, liquidy, sticky mess. It's not sticky, you know what I mean? I took some Benadryl when I woke up this morning, Patty. Hey, Michelle. Did you? You had your first frost last night? Wow. Yeah, it got down into the 40s here last night. Okay. I'm going to rough this up. So, Michelle and Patty, I don't know if you heard. I was going to do a double dipped mani, and I had picked a color from the advent calendar, Michelle, from last year, but and a nude from double dipped. But I ended up getting 2 dips in the mail that she sent. And she says look all good together. So one's from the sub box and one's re-releasing in October. It's a dip that was a prior release. So let's swatch those and see how they look, and then maybe we'll use those instead. I just had to replace one tip that was growing out. Okay. How's everybody today? I know I asked Tara. I already talked to Patty this morning. I made Patty get on the phone with me and do yoga with me this morning, my yoga routine. Oh, I know. What is it? Why are you saying our photos? It's just you, right? Did something happen to somebody else? But that's messed up, Tara. I reported it too, that she was impersonating somebody, you know. Wait a minute. Michelle, somebody's doing it to you? Get out. Using both of you guys as manis and claiming them as one person? That's funny. The hands. OMG. I hope that one got reported. I didn't see anything about that in the chat this morning. Oh, cat too. Oh my goodness. And Erica. Wow. That's horrible. All right, let me top coat this, and so we can put some peel base on, and then we'll swatch. I'll just be careful swatching. Okay. No. What chat was that in? And I even looked, I went into my settings for dip goddesses yesterday, and I looked, and my notifications were muted. So I unmuted all of it, everything. Every single, there were like 3 different things you could mute, and I unmuted all of them. So that was in the Dip Goddesses chat? Yeah, that's why. I think, Michelle, we should just text. If we're not talking on the live, I think we should just text. Oh, 30 minutes ago, I haven't been on. Yeah, I was kind of prepping and stocking my mailbox and stuff like that. So yeah, so maybe it is there. All right. I feel so thirsty. I'm still just drinking apple juice. I haven't even switched back over to lemonade yet. All right, I'm gonna pop base on. We're gonna use Lexi's Dip Enabler, and then we'll swatch monthly Muse, which was in the September subscription bag, and it looks super gorgeous. Oh, you know what? I didn't even file my nails to make sure there was like no dip on them, and I can see some on it. Silly me. So then tomorrow I'm gonna do a Luxie Mani so I can post it Friday, the day of the release. I think it makes more sense. I was really wanting to do one today, but if I do one today and then one tomorrow for day of release, it's not really fair to some of the other companies I work with. So, plus I gotta do the Cosmic BBB. I'm gonna do that later, just on my own time. Okay. All right, back to peel base. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I'll just put this peel base on. We'll swatch these two dips. Oh, I was talking about them. Yeah, Monthly Muse, which was part of the September 23 subscription bag, and then Honor and Valor, which is a prior release, but so it's not currently available, but it's re-releasing in October. So you will be able to get it. Otherwise, we'll go with my original plan, which was to use Wrapped Up with a Bow, which is this really deep, like a garnet shade of red with black and I think silver. It looks like a little bit of silver too. Holographic flakies, and then I was gonna use Au Naturel on my new accent nails, and then I was gonna use some fall stickers on the accent nails. That was my plan for that. But let's swatch Honor and Valor and Monthly Muse and see. We got the little tray from Double Dipp'd, so of course we'll be using that. I just want to make sure it's cleaned off. All right. I don't know if I should use it for swatching. You know what I mean? I think I'll just wait and use it for dipping when I dip. And then I'll just use the pour over method both times. Honor and Valor is the one that looks like a navy blue shimmer. It's really pretty. So let's swatch that. Tracy loves shimmers, and a lot of her dips are shimmers, so they can be chromed. I'm swatching with dip liquids. I'm allergic to most gels, so I always use dip liquids when I can. This is a pretty shade of blue. You can see it under the light. It is really comes up dark over here, but under the light, it's really pretty. Pigment looks good too. All right, let's do a second layer. This could definitely be chromed. Haven't brushed it off yet, but super pretty. And yeah, especially you can tell whether a dip will chrome by looking at the inside of the lid. So that's very pretty. And Monthly Muse, I opened it and I was like, whoa, this is gorgeous. So I'm super psyched to see how it looks on a swatch. Look at that, you guys. And the color is blue. I'm not even going to wipe this out. I think it's going to be fine. And then I'm pretty sure these are foils that are in there. But they're like a platinum color or something. Or maybe they're... I'm not going to pat these down because see a lot of the foils got down near the front. So I'm not going to encourage them to lay flat. I'm going to brush off with what I can so it's not overly. Okay, I did kind of make a mess doing that, but very pretty. So they're like a champagne gold color foil in a dark blue base is what it looks to me. Oh, I got a flake on my thumb. I gotta get it off. Shoot. They lay so flat too. I can't get it, you guys. And now some of it's on my skin too, and even that won't go off. Unless I just like wipe it off. Well, I guess we're doing the blues. Well, this thumb was going to be red anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is still wet. Okay. Super gorgeous dip. So this one's monthly muse. And honor and valor. Or then my other option, like I said, was going to be these two with autumn stickers, fall stickers. Thoughts, you guys? Did they look better over here? Can you see them better? Does it in the pictures they're sharing have your handles right on them? You guys? Unbelievable. What a shame. The blues, Patty? My nails are almost dry. Let's activate them. I need to... This is heavy on the foils. I mean, I didn't even... I poured over both dips, you know what I mean? Actually, I think I laid flat for the second dip, but I didn't go out of my way to pick up a lot of foils. That's ballsy. So ballsy. Wow. How many pictures did they take of yours, Michelle? Like which mayonnaise? Not that it matters, I'm just asking. That's unbelievable. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I'm gonna get, there's just flakes everywhere here. I think I'm gonna just brush them off. I will vacuum later because otherwise I'm afraid of getting anything on my this blue solid shimmer nails. I think I should chrome it too. At least one nail. Yeah, so I'll just do my typical layout. Like I'll do solid, glitter, well, foil, chrome the solid. Do that. Let's use our tray from Tracy. So you can save at Double Dipped with code Tara18. Okay. I'm just gonna hit my vape before while we wait for the last of my nails to dry. I got a gold flake right in the center of that one too. And another second one down there. It's not gonna matter. We're doing dark colors, so but we're gonna do the flaky dip or the foil dip, I'm sorry, on the index and middle. Your watermark just got bigger. You made it bigger, Tara? Hey, you guys, do me a favor and hit the like button. My video has 0 likes. I just liked it. Now it has 1. Thank you. Number 2. No Mallory yet this morning, huh? She must be running late. Oh, you added another? Guys, my pinky's still wet. All right. One more minute. So, Michelle, I'm thinking, what time is it there? So it's 9:35. What are your shop hours? Is it 9 to 5 that you work, Michelle? I know you stay open later than that sometimes. Or are you by appointment only? Or do you do walk-ins? Hey, Mallory. Your ears burning? Oh, okay. You do? Why do you do that? So it cuts out. It must cut out part of your photo, right? The 4.5, 4x5 or whatever. Oh, by appointment only. 4 days a week. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you must have a really good reputation, you know what I mean? Which I'm sure you worked hard for, and it's well deserved. I mean, you're so knowledgeable about dogs anyway. So Mallory, I'm gonna do a double dipped mani. I guess we can get going. This still feels a little wet, or maybe it's not. Let's do, so we're gonna use these 2 dips from Double Dip. They just came in the mail today. Monthly Muse from September 23 subscription bag. And we're pairing it with Honor and Valor, which is a shimmer, navy shimmer. This is going to be re-released in October. I figured there would be an app to remove people's watermarks, and these people are lazy. You hear now they take in not just Tara's photos, but Michelle's pictures too, and stealing them and passing them off as their own work. I would be fuming. I am fuming on their behalf, you know. I think I'm so thirsty because I went walking with Francesca this morning. We walked like somewhere between 3 and 4 miles. Neither one of us had anything that was telling us how far we walked. I got to get a smartwatch like that shows like how many steps I walk a day because we were planning on walking tomorrow. But this morning we went at 7, like right after Dominic got off to school. All right, let's get going with Honor and Valor, which is the shimmer. And we're going to put it on the pinky, the ring finger, and the thumb today. And then we're going to chrome it over itself. And hopefully it looks good. If it doesn't look good, I have some navy or blue chromes we could look at. And then we're going to use this dip tray. She makes these, you guys, and they're pretty inexpensive. I know they're on the smaller side, but they're really cute, you know, and I think they'll do the job. I'm going to use my Luxie Precision tool. A little lint-free wipe. I think we are good to go. Dip liquids are from Crival Nails. This is the hand I did yesterday. Normally I'd be doing my other hand, but first thing this morning I got up and went to open a can of cat food from my little kitty. And 2 of my nails chipped, my thumb and my index finger, because I used my nails as tools. So it was my own fault. And then right before I went to do yoga with Patty, I looked down and this nail was like this. I'm like, what the hell? Sometimes I'll go weeks without chipping a nail, and then I chip them on both hands, you know? You know, I guess if you wanted to pour this dip out, you might be able to lay flat into it. If you piled it into like a corner or something, you know, I think you'd be able to. I think I'd be nervous to try it, but maybe I will try it. We'll see. Be a good test to find out. All right, whatever's on. I'm watching a trial, but it's one that already happened. And thumb. Oops. Pour the pigment looks really good in this. All the colors nice and even, Michelle. Got some dip up here. I spilled a drop. And I mean some dip base. And I forgot to clean it off. All right. I have all my windows open, you guys. It's so nice out. That's great coverage for one dip. I'm just going to say, you guys can see, lavender, maybe. It's really hard for me to tell what looks best to you guys. I feel like if I come close, it's harder to see, but if I'm back here, it's easier to see. I'm sorry, I'm definitely shaky. AIs that are doing it? Bot accounts. A walking app that pays you? I think I saw something about that. But you probably got to walk a lot. I don't plan on walking a lot. Let's go and do dip number 2 now. Highly pigmented dip for sure. Yeah, I could definitely lay flat into that powder there if I wanted to. I still have powder in the jar, so I'm just going to continue to pour over for right now. I do worry about missing maybe somewhere at the free edge or something though, so it's just okay. Here he is, Vincent, on my TV right now. Michelle, that guy, says the best way to lose weight, it's not cardio, it's not paleo, it's not this. And then he just says, take the free body type quiz. And I did. I took it and I watched like this 20-minute video that gave me like tips, you know, like they, because like it's like your body type and then like, you know, like you're skinny but you want to tone up in these areas, or you're, and you know what I mean, or depending on what it is. He's so gorgeous. Oh, I could watch him all day. But I'll skip the ad. It is. My husband has a man crush too. He has a man crush on Eddie Vedder. And he's had, he wanted to name Dominic Jeremy Lucan, which are 2 different Pearl Jam songs. I didn't mind Jeremy, but Lucan, I didn't want that as his middle name. I wanted his name to be Nicholas. Like Nick Jr., little Nicky, or whatever, you know. That's what I wanted. But Nick didn't. He said he wanted him to have his own identity. And I already had a Dylan and I had a Damon. And he actually came up with Dominic, which began with the D. So it was a D name, but it ended with Nick, you know, which is what Nick is. That's what everybody calls him, Nick. So that's what we went with. Hey, Janet. How are you today? Happy One Color Wednesday, ladies. Happy Falling for Victoria collab day. Patty, did you get my message about that? That's the hashtag for the collab? Yeah, so see, I missed a spot over here at my free edge by pouring over. Okay. There we go. Tara, you saw the thing from Nails Truly, right? About the release being pushed back. I'm sure you did. You don't miss anything. Oh, you already did it? I haven't even done mine yet. I'm going to do it later, Janet. Yeah, okay. I figured. I just forgot to ask you about it. Janet, I'm doing a double dipped Manny today. So I just used this dark blue. And pour it back in the jar. Mm, okay. That gets like pretty much all the dip. I mean, there's residue there, but got a lot of it. So that's good. All right. Now we're going to use Monthly Muse. And Janet, this one that I just used is called Honor and Valor. And the one we're going to dip into next is Monthly Muse. I'm going to pour over. Hmm. I wonder if I could like chrome the nail and then do something with a couple of these foils maybe on the chrome nail. That might hide the chrome though. Yeah, this is definitely foil heavy because for pouring over, I'm landing a lot of them. Just let it sit for a minute while I do the next nail. So what I'm watching now is a trial that has already come and gone, but it's the trial of Ezra McCandless. She's a girl. This trial took place in Wisconsin. Mallory, they're always in Wisconsin. I swear, Wisconsin or Ohio, it seems like. Eau Claire, Wisconsin, I think it happened. You remember this trial, Mallory? Ezra McCandless? You did yours yesterday, your BBB? Did we all get this wrap? The same things? My dip spilled out of the bag. But it was contained to the next bag, so it wasn't too bad. Brush all these extra flakes off. Foils. Gosh, if I breathe heavy, they're going flying. Oh, shit. All right. Super pretty. That's just one dip of that, but it's gorgeous. Research shows that 64% skip it. And so Detective Croc decides he's going to go talk to the defendant again. So they begin their interview, and Detective Croc asks about the defendant's relationship with Alex. And the defendant describes that they were friends, and then their relationship turned sexual. And even though it was consensual, the consensual sexual relationship, it just felt wrong. Let's do dip number 2 on our index finger. So because this dip is foil heavy, I'm just pouring over, letting it dry naturally, and then brushing off. Normally, when I have dips like this, I would be pressing down the foils to get maximum foil coverage. But there's a lot in these, and they're not like overly large pieces or anything. And in fact, these ones I am pressing down. So let's take a listen and see what she has to say about that. There we go. Yeah, and this dip is a shimmer too. Super gorge. Okay. All right, let's brush off. I'm going to do it over the garbage so I don't make a big mess with them all over here. Okay. Look, my middle nail is actually heavier. I want to like place a foil or two on my index. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of base and a cuticle stick. Foil. And they break up really easy, so you can make it big or small, and I think that's good. Put one more right there. Okay, let's put this dip away. Look at the shimmer inside, like that it left on the okay. You see that? So pretty. I almost don't want to wipe it away. There we go. All clean again. Gonna encapsulate and clear. I'm gonna do all the solid nails first. I feel like I have less chance of accidentally getting a foil on one of my solid blue nails if I do it this way. Okay, there we go. I never really do these color manis, navy blue or anything. It's not the best color on me. But I think the color itself is beautiful, you know. Okay, now let's encapsulate the foil nails. So we're just doing one layer of clear over everything. Clear dip is the strongest dip because there's no color in it to weaken it, you know, pretty much. So it's always a good idea to protect your dip anyway. But the added strength is definitely also a bonus. You got the dip in the warp, Janet? I know what you mean, the dip in the wrap. Oh, hi, Brandes. I didn't even know you were here. Your ex named his boy Eddie? Oh, all right. So we're not the only ones who were like wanting to name kids after songs. At least none of us named our kids like Apple or Rumor. Got a little glitter on here. This nail's gonna be chromed. This looks like a rose gold glitter. I don't think I got it out either. I tried, but I don't think it came out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and activate the nails now. My husband loves Pearl Jam. That's what I was saying. We were talking about how I have a man crush on Vince Sant. And I said, my husband has a man crush too, and he's had it since he was a teenager, and it's on Eddie Vedder. I'm like, if given the chance, he'd probably leave me for Eddie. I didn't say that part, but. Really? Brandis? Because I think that's such a unique name, and it's so pretty. I was named after a character on All My Children. But my mother was only 19 when she had me, so I guess we should cut her some slack. What's your sister's name, Brandis? What country singers? Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers for Islands in the Stream. I grew up listening to that song. So if anybody is unaware of what I'm doing here, it's a double dipped Manny. Okay. We're going to chrome the ring finger over itself. So many commercials. Yeah, so I'm watching the Ezra McCandless trial. This girl was like 19 and she had like a 33-year-old boyfriend she lived with. And she ended up, well, he was like in the Army or Marine Reserves or some kind of thing, and he was away for training. She cheated with his best friend. And then she also cheated with a mutual friend of theirs. And she ended up killing the mutual friend that she cheated with, who that they were friends with. She stabbed him. So she's on trial for his murder. But this happened like in 2018, I think. I don't know when the trial was, but it's already passed, and she was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison with parole after 50 years. I love Pearl Jam too. That's how Nick and I met. Was at a not at the concert, but we went as a group together. I was the driver, so I got a free ticket. And so I drove the group of us to the concert. And he was the one who had bought the tickets. So that was the first time we met, and we both got drunk and we kissed that night. And then we didn't talk until for 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks later, we had tickets to another concert. The same group of us were going together. So we didn't talk for those 3 weeks, or it might have been 6 weeks or whatever. And then we went to this next concert and we had a good time. So I ended up giving him my phone number, and then he started calling me, and like we built like this relationship on talking, like talking every night on the phone. So I was a single mother, so I was home at night with the kids or whatever. But then occasionally we would go out and we had fun and stuff, like out as a group. And then we just got closer, and so it was like, I think that's part of the reason like we stayed together for so long, is because like we were friends first, you know what I mean? I didn't just give him sex like right away. Like I made him, he waited like 3 months, you know what I mean? All right, are we ready to file? Let's see. I think so. I do have a little bit of staining, but it's not bad at all, especially for a dip so pigmented as navy blue. Brandis, are you on this week's BBB? Or next week's BBB, I mean? Oh, or who said, Michelle, No, Michelle, you're not on it, right? I know Janet is. Who else besides me and Janet? Mallory, are you? You paired it with Spectre, Janet? What, under the wrap, you mean? Did you put Spectre under the wrap? Or do you mean a different way? DM me a picture of you, Manny, so I can see it. Janet, okay? You BBB Manny? Because I don't know how I'm going to use them. I don't know what I'm going to do. Looks good. Yeah, okay, so tell me what you're into the warp. Again, I know. Don't worry, Janet, it's okay. It's probably your autocorrect. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Are there two dips releasing or two wraps with one dip? Because I have a dip. My dip is Graveyard Shift. That's what the dip is called. And we don't have to hide them until release day, you know what I mean? We can show them, talk about them. It's not a secret. Oh, I got some blue dip right over here. All right, there it goes. It wasn't coming off. Yeah, Graveyard Shift, right? Graveyard Shift, and I got this wrap, The Living Dead, and Graveyard Shift. Shouldn't probably have my windows open, but I can't help it. It's nice. So Nick plans on writing a letter to the landlord offering to pay like the heat because as right now we share oil tank with the people upstairs and we control it. So Nick's gonna like offer something like that to see if we can stay. Like, I don't want to stay. Like, I want a nicer apartment. We've been here for 12 years. We've outgrown this place, you know. But at the same time, we also have a lot of guinea pigs. And like, that causes us stress because nobody's going to want to take people with a lot of guinea pigs. So I guess his first choice is to stay here. Because I'm like, talk to Ray, my neighbor, you know. Yeah, that's what I always do under wraps too. I use Spectre under the wrap, under the warps. Oh, okay. So there's two. All right. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, she had asked me if I wanted to be on it, so I'm like, yeah. But I didn't even know like what it was. I just knew, you know, yeah, hell yeah, I'll promo it for her. So many commercials. Every commercial is like a 30-minute long infomercial. They're never just like short ads. Looking good. All right. I was like a little bump on the middle nail. I just wanted to smooth it out because these nails are only going to need to be buffed. I do want to make sure my ring finger is extra smooth, so we'll see. Maybe I will file it smooth first and then buff it. These are super easy to file today. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty motivated because, well, I got up at 5, but Francesca and I, so I got Dominic off to school at about 6:40. He left the house. Fran picked me up at 6:50. Her son Luke was with her too, so that was kind of cool. He just put, so we went to the local bike path / walking path, and her son just put his earbuds in and like walked at his own pace. But it's cool, when I'm with her because we could like talk all day and never like run out of things to say. And because we grew up together in the same town, we know all the same people, you know what I mean? So it's like you can never really run out of things to talk about. Plus we're a lot alike, so we have a lot in common. So we walked like between 3 and 4 miles this morning. And then I was home at 8, already have done all that. And then I did yoga with Patty. Like we got on the phone together, video chat, and then I put it on my TV really loud. Hopefully she heard it. She said she could. Oh my God. Oh, here I am talking about how my start was. I've had a good start to the day. The dog tried to bite you? What kind of dog? Does that happen often? Is it a new customer or something? All right, that looks good. Okay, it's good. All right, there we go. Make sure. I don't know why I'm going over everything again. Just want to make sure it's all good. Okay. This is pretty smooth, but let's just make it even smoother. Because this is the nail we're gonna chrome. All right. Look at this big mess. I'm gonna buff and then use my ergo file. Wonder if we're gonna go apple picking this year. We usually go every year. They have a corn maze and like hay rides and stuff. And they sell like ice cream, pies, honey, other fruits, you know. And then there's usually a food truck parked there too, selling, you know, hot dogs and burgers and chicken nuggets or whatever, that kind of stuff. But there's a farm not far from us at all that we usually go to. It's called Wojcik's Farm. Last year, though, just me and Dominic went. Nick had to landscape, so he didn't get to go with us. But usually he does go with us. But we haven't even discussed going. Okay. This is what they look like now after filing and shaping, but like I said, I just want to use my ergo file. If I can find it, here it is. This nail I think is just fine. It's actually starting to grow out a little. Oh, a papillon or papillion? How do you pronounce this? Oh, that's sad. You didn't get hurt, Michelle, did you? Did she still get a treat at the end? Or do you give treats or do you not give treats? Maybe you don't. I'm sure you maybe have to okay it with the owner. I don't know how that works. I do have some navy like up in here I'm trying to get out. The mutilation of bodies, self-mutilation, severance of our flesh. Faith demands that we take a razor to our almost. Okay. This is an important message for those on Medicare. Don't skip this. If Medicare benefits are important to you, as they are to millions of Medicare recipients. Did you know that you may be eligible for a Medicare Part B plan that may include additional benefits? Skip the ad. She's read of his fascination with violence. Nick bought some more eggnog, so I had an eggnog latte today. It's so good. I can't, but I was talking to Patty. I'm like, look how early they're selling it. Like it's September. Remember, you would only be able to get eggnog like in November and December, right? For Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm glad, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they're selling it now. I would use it year round. But that just means I'm gonna put on even more weight. I think I'm up to like I don't know, close to 120. But I'm only 5'1", so keep that in mind, you guys. But the thing is, like every time I've wanted to gain weight, I've never had like an issue. I've always been able to gain it, and it always would gain it in the right spots, my boobs and my butt. But now I'm 48. It's coming in here. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm worried about. My boobs and my butt are getting bigger too, but it's also my stomach. I haven't noticed Christmas decorations. I was at CVS and they still had like Halloween, but I haven't been to any big stores, you know? All right, let's chrome this nail. I'm going to use my what is this? Oh, alcohol. I'm like, what is all this wet stuff? I'm going to use my Cosmic Nails. This is base and top coat in one. It's also HEMA free, and I never have had a reaction to it. I swear by this stuff. I want to make some Jello today. I've been on a Jello kick, and it's so easy to make. But it's so expensive to buy. Like almost $3, right? For like Jello, the pack. Like the real Jello brand. Or over $3. I just want to make sure it looks even. Fingers crossed, because if you apply your gel and it ends up being like streaky or something, your chrome is gonna look shitty. Oh, I should be all right. Let me watch this because this is a 60-second. I put my hand in and it was already set for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna see. I'm at 30. Usually it's 30 seconds. I don't know. Maybe I'll do 25 seconds. All right, that's been 25 seconds. Let's get out a little eyeshadow applicator. Let's see if 25 seconds will be good enough. I'm just gonna put it in, pick up a little powder, and start chroming. It's looking good so far. Yep, I think that was a good time, good amount. 25 seconds. 30 seconds probably would have been fine as well. Let's brush it off. Looks good. I'm going to finish curing it now, so I'm just going to cure it for 30 more seconds. Then we're going to put gel top coat. I'm going to use the same top coat, the base and top coat in one, over this nail, and that's to protect the chrome, obviously. So Tara and Brandis, do you guys want to twin one day next week with September's Revelist Club tips? Brandis, you got yours, right? I'm guessing. Okay. Beautiful. This chrome is pretty. It looks a little lighter even too. Looks pretty good. Oh, I swatched them. I swatched them. Weren't you here yesterday on the Instagram Live? Who was here? Because I couldn't tell. I only have my phone. I couldn't see who was here. I swatched the new Luxie dips that are coming out Friday, and I swatched the Revelist Club dips plus the new Revel nail dips that I got. I'll show you. That was only 30 seconds. I need 30 more. Hold on, I'm looking for. I don't think they're on this swatch ring. I think they're on a different one. Yeah. Alright, I think they're on here. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. They're right here. Alright. This is September's duo, you guys. This is a super pale green with pink foil pieces, really small ones, and then this gorgeous maroon color. It's a glitter. Oh, you didn't see it yesterday? All right. How about you, Brandis? And I swatched these Charlie and Truce from Revel, their new chartreuse duo. Super cute. And then yeah, I swatched those, and then I swatched Mantra, I think Mantra, which was another dip I had just picked up. Chrome looks really good. I'm happier with this chrome than yesterday's chrome. Yesterday's chrome was not perfect. This is perfect, so that's good. Let's close on my dip base, which is still open. We're gonna reactivate now our other nails because we're gonna use dip top coat on these nails. I love that chrome. I think that's a beautiful color. It's like sapphire. Tara, I was convinced you were there. I swear I saw your hand in the thing. Yeah, I didn't announce it. I just went on. The only person I told I was going live was Patty. But it's on my page, but it's in my reels. So if you want to go back and look, or I'll show you guys the new Luxie dips while we're waiting. I got them all swatched. They're gorgeous, by the way. I even paired them as I would pair them. Banana Nebula and Lemon Cloud. Look at those. That's the reddish, yellow to green shifty. So one's a flaky and one, they're both black base, and then the other one has the super fine glitters. And they're like yellow and green. Then we got Abyss Nebula, the flaky. Look at that one. I love that one. And Abyss Galaxy, which is teal glitters in it. But if you look at these a certain way, they look black. And at other times they look, to me, at other times you see the glitter. It's more prominent. Okay. And then we got, I messed something up. Cherry Star and Strawberry Nebula. Those are these ones here, if you can see the colors. Doesn't look like I'm showing them very well. And then the other one is Blueberry Nebula and Cosmic Dust, which is the blue to purple set. They're gorgeous. And then she's also coming out with some jelly glass gel polishes and some rubber base gels called Nude, that in multiple colors. So a whole bunch of new gels. That's going to be all released Friday, 7 p.m. And just watch the Lexi Nail. Or we can watch the ambassadors for sneak peeks, but also Lexi Nail will have like the studio swatch pictures, you know. I thought you were there, Tara. Okay, yeah, you down for it? Brandis must have left because she didn't answer, or she doesn't want to twin us, Tara. Okay, so I'm just wiping off these nails that I put activator on just to make sure there's no wet activator. So if wet activator hits your top coat brush, it's gonna harden it. You don't want that to happen, so just be careful. If you wipe off, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I got some cured gel on my skin over here. All right. It just came off. God, I should have chromed all these nails. It's so pretty. Right. She finds this kind of a yang every game, right? She thinks of herself as a positive, glowing, and here's this interesting man who has these negative philosophies, and they get along, they talk. Okay. But at this time, she's still dating Jason, having sex with Jason. There comes to be a time in the fall where she's throwing up every day, all the time. All right. She starts to figure out, maybe I'm pregnant. She takes a test, and sure enough, she's pregnant. Both of these dips are gorgeous. They're both shimmers. This blue, Honor and Valor, is going to be re-releasing next month in October. It is a darker shade of blue than the blue that's in the foil dip. However, it's not like a huge difference, you know what I mean? But they're both shimmer dips too. But yeah, super gorge. I really like this Manny. I should have replaced my pinky tip. It's growing out. I should have replaced it. Guys, my finger was so itchy up in here earlier. I can see I have a little peeling skin, like where I scratched it so much it started to peel. That I had to take my wedding rings off because it just was hurting me so bad, like itching so bad. But I didn't take a Benadryl after that. I took Benadryl when I got up this morning. Well, I'm waiting for my nails to dry. I should clean up a little. So, Michelle, are we gonna do the design you said for our Manny twin? I know you said you're open to ideas. I'll send you a couple if you want me to. Oh, thanks, Patty. You were all for me doing the blue. Oh, you know why I didn't do a zebra mani, Patty? Because all my colors are like summertime colors. Like one is called like tropical teal. It goes from like a regular teal to a light teal. Then I have one that's mermaid. Oh, it's called mermaid waves. That goes from purple to aqua. One of them's called tropical storm. I don't know. They're like all summer dips. Nothing like dark colored or anything, you know. So I'm like, nothing fall or. So we're just waiting now for our nails, the dip top coat to dry. Okay, usually takes about 2 minutes. It may already be dry, but I'm not gonna risk it. So I know it can be tempting to touch, but just give it the 2 minutes. Distract yourself with TV or looking at your nails or cleaning up the area around you or something, but just, keep yourself occupied for 2 minutes so you don't touch your nails. All right, because I have a whole file in Instagram and I have a whole file on Pinterest of Halloween nails. And I didn't go into any of them, you know what I mean? But I will to see if anything jumps out at me or I think would work, for because we're not even set on the colors we're using. It just has to be something I have, right? So I'm all out of that strawberry custard e-liquid from Vapetasia that I've been out of it for a while. And so then I was vaping this pound cake flavor from like, I want to say SXX or whatever, or SKX, but I think that's a cosmetics company that's always giving away like gel liners and stuff. Um, but it's some three letters that starts with S. So pound cake. So, but it was only a 60 milliliter bottle, not a 100 milliliter gorilla bottle. So that's gone. So then I bought the same brand as the pound cake, but strawberry milk. And so I'm vaping that now, and it's actually really good. At first, I didn't like it because I was coming off the strawberry custard. So I switched to pound cake, and now since coming off pound cake, it tastes good. All right. Let's use crisp air cuticle oil from Dip with me today. I wasn't even gonna check them, but yes, they are dry. This mani came out really nice. I'm happy with how it turned out. Um, it's the kind of mani I like to do. Something that is like pretty, but simple enough that you can do it too, easily. Um, so, of course, if there's any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I want more oil. My hand is itchy. I'm also going to oil up my other hand with the chip nail. This was the Nails Truly Grease Mani I posted yesterday with the pink ladies jacket. Okay. This oil smells so good. The crisp air. I love fall for me too, but those are my two favorite in the fall. And she also has one miso corny that smells just like candy corn, which is also a good one for the fall. That's beautiful. Tell me that is not a beautiful mani. All right. It does have gold foils. Calls for gold rings. But I like putting I like one ring on my ring finger, kinda, you know? Oh, I got a blue ring from Looney Lou. No question, it has to be that ring. Here it is. It's a charm ring with a blue stone. All right, make sure it's right. Don't you think I have to use that ring? Definitely. Now I need a nail for sleep. I don't have a navy blue one though, you guys. I only have like a primary color blue. However, maybe we'll do white. Michelle, after I do my pictures and stuff, at some point today, before tonight, I mean, we still have a couple days because we'll be doing it on Friday and today's Wednesday. So today or tomorrow, I'd like to do it today though. Some pictures, they might be from Pinterest. Use the black sleeve. You think black would be better than white, Janet? I got this one, you know. The I got that one. What about? Too bad that's purple. These new ones, look, they're rainbow. And there's 2 holes, one for your thumb and one for your pinky. Timu. I got this black one too with the silver. I could use my jean jacket. Should I use my denim jacket? Jason says, my girlfriend was sexually assaulted. Maybe I'll do denim. I think denim would work. I need like a giant clip to hold this one now. Oh, there. Dominic likes to play with my clips. He's broken like all of them. I have to get some more. I just have these giant wonky ones and not the small ones I like to use. Come on, get in there. All right. Nope, that's wrong. I need it like... Let's see if I can get it. Okay. All right, I think that would work. The ring... It takes me forever to get it just perfect for pictures, you guys. And then every time I move, it slides. So here we go. I got it. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the denim. I think it matches better. All right. Can you guys see my Annie? There it is. I think the chrome came out good. I'm psyched. Hopefully I can get some good pictures because today's pictures weren't very good. So tomorrow, we'll be doing a Luxie nail mani with some of those new colors I was showing you guys. If you're interested in seeing me swatch them, check out yesterday's Instagram live. I went live yesterday afternoon. Yeah, in the afternoon to show those colors. Otherwise, yeah, double dips. Use code TARA18 to save. Thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate all of you. Michelle, I hope your day gets better. And I hope all you guys have a wonderful hump day. We're halfway through the week already. It seems like not that long ago. I was like, yay, it's Friday, the best day of the week. We'll be saying that in 2 more days. So take care, you guys. I love you all. Bye.